When you find a real estate platform that aligns everyone in the entire company financially by making us real estate agents owners, so when the average agent wins, everyone wins, that's the secret to success. And when you surround yourself with like-minded entrepreneurial people who absolutely love what they do, they love serving people, they love God and life, and you put yourself in an environment of high energy, high producing, positive people every day, you can't help but succeed in business and life. We are changing the real estate industry and changing real estate agents' lives. Welcome to the Financial Freedom Forever podcast.
Hey, Vinod. Welcome to the Financial Freedom Forever podcast. Thanks for jumping on. For all you guys that were on time, we apologize. We're a few minutes late. Hey, we had some technical issues getting up and running. And so thanks for hanging in there, guys. Vinod, welcome.
Yes, thank you very much, Andre. And we are all excited, and it's Financial Freedom Forever. I like the name.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's jump right in here, Vinod. Tell us a little bit about your real estate story, your real estate background, a little bit about yourself and your real estate journey.
Okay, all right. So let's go back 10 years from now. So I started my career as a part-time agent. So I was a part-time agent for good 2 years, doing a couple of leases, selling few houses in my first initial 2 years, and it was a good brand. I went to 3 brokerages, so I joined Real LePage. So I worked with Real LePage almost this year till April, almost 9 years. And in 9 years, we have sold many houses, and we serve GTA area where we cover 5 regions. And we were top 1% real estate agents in all over GTA. And if we talk about Brampton, so Brampton, I was nominated and voted as a top choice real estate agent for 4 years in a row. If we talk about real estate journey, so that is pretty amazing. And I would say everyone that, if you're thinking about this profession, do not delay it. So, it's pretty amazing.
Yeah. So you've been in real estate 10 years or longer than that?
Yeah, it's almost 10 years now. Yes. So from 7 years, it's my full-time job now.
All right, awesome. And being the top in your market, that's fantastic. I see you on social media like crazy all the time with all your listings that you're selling, and I know you're doing a great job. I'm excited to be in business with you for sure. Tell us a little bit about your EXP journey. How did you hear about EXP, and what were the top 1 or 2 things that really excited you about the company to have you change to a big name like Real LePage? What were the top things that had you join us here?
Yes, so EXP journey is pretty amazing. The buzz was in the air from last, I would say, 2 years, and I've been following very big names in the industry from last 1 year. And I was doing my research for over 9 months before coming on board with EXP. I would say EXP, now I say that why I have wasted 2 years. That's what I can say, that I should have joined 2 years back, because, the one good thing about EXP, which I like the most, it is agent-owned company. That's what my thing is, that here I feel more like a business person, more like it's my business, and I'm not working for someone else. So EXP, one of my colleagues, he joined EXP. He talked to me regarding EXP and explained the model. And I was doing my research. Then I saw again many big names who were moving towards EXP with their full teams. Somebody joined from Oakville area, and that person had over 25 agents, and he was top-notch person in Oakville area in Toronto region. So when he joined EXP, so I thought that either this guy is doing something wrong or I'm doing something wrong. So and then I checked out each and everything. I learned about the model. What benefits can we have with EXP? so to name few of the main things for me, because EXP, I believe it is different for different people. I mean, one size cannot fit all, right? So, I mean, for me, as I mentioned, that this is a company for agents. This is agents owned company. So for me, I mean, trainings was like trainings were amazing. I mean, the group which we joined, like, I mean, I can talk about Honey Badgers, I can talk about Financial Freedom, I can talk about Jay Kinder, I can talk about L, I can talk about Michael Dees,
Right.
I can talk about you as well. I mean, industry leaders like you, it's really good to be associated with people like you, because you guys have done more real estate than me. So, I mean, you guys were amazing. I'm selling, like, I know about you that you have sold, over hundreds of units in 1 year, and so about Jay Kinder. So it is really good to be associated with people like this. And here, I always feel that I'm not by myself. If I want to know anything, so I mean, our Honey Badgers is there, so every bit of information is there. I mean, association with people like, leaders like you guys, that's pretty amazing. And to name other factors, it's always this company, the technology which they are using, like KV Core is basically, I used to hear about that KV Core thing. So, but it is really amazing software. It is really amazing CRM that helps you a lot. And then we talk about revenue share. I mean, that's pretty good for me, because any day, we have different streams coming in. So it's not about we have sell real estate. Right?
Multiple streams of income. You have your sales, the sales from your houses, obviously, right? You have 5 different ways that you can get stocks in the company, equity in the company. That's what you mean, right? When you say owners. You have the revenue share. If you share this with a friend and they partner up with you on your team or anywhere within 50 states. We're in Canada, 9 provinces of Canada, I think 14 total countries now. So you get revenue from all the sales that they do. You mentioned a lot of things. I asked you for 1 or 2, but you gave us about 5 there. So that's awesome. And we get excited, right? Because I mean, you mentioned the being partnered with, myself, Jay Kinder, and these other guys. Yeah, Jay was number 2 in Coldwell Banker, selling 530 homes a year, right? Wow, he ended up starting a company called NAEA, National Association of Expert Advisors. And in our group within EXP, we get access to all their, coaching and training at no cost. And we get their schedules, right? Have you ever taken advantage? I know we've talked several times with some of your business partners, helping you grow your business. And have you taken advantage of getting into Jay's schedule or Al's or any of the other guys to help grow your business at this point? What do you think about that access?
Yes, that is pretty amazing. That's what I just mentioned, that I mean, people like you, I know, I mean, you have lot much on your plate. I mean, you have I believe, now I was looking at your that revenue share, and congratulations to you that you have I know you just started, but 500 people in your team partners. So it's now you are amazing person, because you are always reachable, and so are other people like JL and Michael Rees. I mean, you guys are amazing, because I always feel that you have many people whom you are interacting on day-to-day basis, but still you take out time for anybody who's there in your team, whether it is your 3rd level, 4th level, 5th level, whatever level they are.
So we're all partners. That's just it, right? It's the business model. It's the model that Glenn Sanford has created, that was genius. That we're all financially connected. So in the old brokerage, like you mentioned, you're at your old brokerage. I'm sure you had friends there. You would work together as much as you could. but they wouldn't probably take your call at 10 o'clock at night, or probably send you their listing presentations and everything that they could to help you, because you're a little bit kind of like competition, right? Even though you're colleagues. But with this model, if I help you win and go from 50 deals a year to 150 deals a year, we help you grow, from a small team to a huge team, whatever your goals are. When you win, we win. And that's why we're always open and available for you guys, because we're partners.
Yeah, you said it very right, because to be honest, I learned many things in my previous brokerage, because that was the only brokerage I worked with. And now this is our own company. We are working for ourselves. But one difference is there. I saw that difference coming, that I felt there's a lot of competition among brokers, salespersons in the company. But here, our system, if we talk about a workplace chat, right? So workplace. So, everybody is so cooperative that if you need to ask anything, from top to bottom, you can reach out to anyone at any time. That's pretty amazing. If, let's say, I was doing resale in my previous company for last 9 years. We were doing some pre-construction, but we were not doing pre-construction projects on a regular basis. But when I joined this company, so there are many ways. So we get connected with people who are directly selling those pre-construction projects. And again, in the Greater Toronto area, there are many investors, buyers, and they really want to invest. And those gates are open for us now. So we have done, I believe, good number of deals. I don't want to disclose it here, but in pre-construction also, in my last 9 years, probably I haven't done those many deals. I'm doing it here in EXP. So that's another thing for me, that here, chances of your growth is exponential.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of our members, really explode their businesses because of all the training, the systems. The EXP just offers everything for a brand new agent or an agent who's been around for 30 years, all the systems, the lead system, CRM, technology, and everything for us to be super successful. So yeah, I 100% agree. Let me ask you, how long was your due diligence? You said you wish you would have joined sooner. How long was your due diligence from you first heard about it, when you first came on? And looking back, you already said you wish you did it quicker. Share that with us a little bit.
Yeah, sure, Andre. So I was reading about EXP here and there in the news, on social media, from my friends and everybody from last 2 years almost. But I started my due diligence properly, I would say 8 months, good 8 months. Reading out all the articles, EXP Live. There are various articles there that who has joined from, whether it is US, whether it is here in Canada, all those big names and their life stories, and then reaching out to my sponsor. He's an amazing person, Rafat. So, he answered all my questions, concerns. That my main idea was that, now REALTY is a well-known brand, right? And
right.
EXP is comparatively, I told him that it's a new company. It's a new brokerage or new name coming in the market. So then he explained each and everything to me, that okay, he gave me a very good example. He said that, how many deals you have done in past 9 years? So I said, okay, X amount. I have done like 500 deals. So he told me that, okay, you go and call any 10 of your past clients. And this is the thing which I want all you to listen, all the real estate agents who are in different companies. So it is my say to you that call your past 10 clients, pick up any 10 clients, call them up and ask them, okay, hey, Mr. Buyer, we have done a deal last year. So, do you remember which company I was from? And I did this activity for myself.
Okay.
And my wife, she's a real estate agent as well. So she even told me that, okay, Vinod, call your 15 clients. And I called those 15 clients. Believe me, Andre, out of those 15 clients, nobody actually knew which company I was working for.
Wow. 0 out of 15 knew that you were at Royal LePage. Wow.
All of them, okay, we know you. So this is what, yeah. So that's what I always tell. I mean, this company gives you a platform that, I mean, you do your own branding. You bring your business to next level. They will teach you, they will guide you, they will motivate you, they will coach you, and they will provide you the system, exact system, how you can grow your business in the shortest time possible. So then I was doing all this research here and there. I was checking it out, the number, and a big myth. And this I had also. I'm confessing it. I had a myth that here people are more towards recruitment of the agents. So it's a pyramid scheme. So I had a myth. So I worked out on this one. So I reached out to many EXP agents who had already joined. So I asked them then, okay, what do you think about it? So they go like this, that what is your production? I said, okay, I sell, for example, 50 houses. So they go that we were doing 50, but now we are doing 150 in a year. And in GTA, in Toronto area, average commission check, I can talk about it. Average commission check is $20,000. Now, $20,000 multiplied by 150 units or 150 houses. You can calculate the number by yourself. And earlier I was doing, let's say, 50. So they said that is a big myth. I mean, it is certainly not like that. And then I checked out the production levels also of various agents who were, let's say, with big brands and everything. So I checked out, like, what is their production level? But to my surprise, their production levels were exponentially higher than previously they were doing. So that took me, no time after that because I was mainly concerned about production, and certainly, yes, exit strategy. This company has already taught us that you need to have an exit strategy in your life at any point of your time. Maybe you're 40, maybe you're 50, whatever age you want to have that exit strategy. So that was a time period, 8 months. But now I wish that I could have joined 2 years back.
Yeah, most people say the same thing. That's a common theme. People wish they would have got plugged in sooner because the stock has just continued to go up and all the other benefits for sure. I just want to shout out to Lisa Sears and Ghazal and Sid Bansal and a bunch of other people who've jumped on our podcast. So show Vinod some love. If you have any questions, feel free to put them in there and we'll try to answer them. But yeah, go ahead and share our podcast and get it out to your friends if you're enjoying it. So let me ask you, what was the most difficult part of being, if you were a solo agent or a team leader, whatever you were at the old company, what was the thing that you struggled with the most in the past? And then tell us after, by joining EXP and partnering with us, how did it change that and fix that challenge that you had in the past?
Oh, that is an interesting question you have touched. But I'm thankful that you have asked that question. And again, a lot of agents must be, listening or must be, thinking or wondering that how it can help. Okay, let me answer you this way. For my, last company, it was me who joined, and then my wife, Ghazal Bansal, she joined 4 years back. So we were 2 persons, and then we had another team member. He joined us 2 years back. So basically, in last 8 or 9 years working with that brand, I had only me, my wife, and another gentleman, right? So we were 3 people who were working there. And I used to get, on a monthly basis, like I won't say 10, 20, but at least 4 to 5 calls. They new agents or experienced agents, they used to call me. They used to say, okay, Vinod, we want to join you. We want to work with you. And I go like, okay, so, but I don't have any platform. I'm just a salesperson. I mean, I can't guide you, coach you, motivate you, or provide you any sort of lead generation systems. And I was struggling to go up to the next level because I wanted to help people. It's not about me making money. As I mentioned, that selling 50 or 100 houses, if you're doing in Toronto market, you're making good enough money for living. So, but I wanted that people should grow, and I never had anything where I can tell them to join and jump over. But with EXP, they provided me a solution. They told me that, okay, Vinod, here is a system. You can call anybody to work with you. We are there to help you at every step in promotion of your business, expansion of your business. And if you want to have a team, so you can have team, and we will guide them, motivate them, and coach them. And just to let you know, I joined, in the month of May, 1st May, I can say my anniversary date. So it's been May, June, July, in 3.5 months. So we are a team of 12 real estate professionals.
Oh, wow.
Which I could not do it in my last year in my last company for 8 years.
Oh, wow. So in the last 3.5 months, you've grown your own personal team to 12 real estate agents. That's fantastic. That's some pretty great growth, Vinod. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. It's all thanks goes to you guys and to company EXP that they have given us those platforms.
Yeah. The platforms are pretty amazing for like I said earlier, the beginning agent or agent's been here forever. Whatever your goals are, there's people in our organization that are doing that and more, and they're always very available to help pick their brain and get the help that we need. So you can do the same. I just got back from the Dallas event that we just had. It was a Brent Gove event from EXP, one of our team leaders. He actually paid Tony Robbins to come to the event, and Tony spoke for over 4 hours on the 3rd day. And we had a Zoom call today. As you know, every other Wednesday at 9, our group has a training call with some other top coaches, and we all talked about the big takeaways from that event. And right. I was hearing things like life-changing coming from a lot of them, and they're so super excited to get to the next event. I've been a real estate agent for 30 years, been to a lot of conferences, and no one ever paid the kind of money that it took to get Tony Robbins there to invest. And that wasn't EXP doing that. That was one of our team members within EXP that put on the event. And that's the kind of stuff that they do to invest in us. So I'm just thrilled for everything that I learned at that event.
Yeah,
but anyway.
That's great. I saw those clips and everything. So that was a pretty, amazing and motivating event. And certainly in the time to come, I'll be joining all those possible events. I mean, that's really good, because when you connect with those people, energy level, right? So you can certainly step up in your personal and professional lives. That is amazing.
Yeah, it's not all about business, right? That's just it. We really it's about your personal goals and your family goals and what you want to do in life. We only got one shot at this, right? And we want to do the best possible thing we can to maximize that. And it's all about family and we really.
Yeah, and I wanted to add one more thing, that when you asked that as a solo agent, which I was doing there, and what I've achieved here in 3.5 months. So we have opened up our branch office here in Mississauga of EXP, and I believe in Peel region we have 3 main cities, you can say: Brampton, Mississauga, and Caledon. So
Right.
in region, I believe this is the second branch office of EXP, which is registered with the Real Estate Council of Ontario. And that is again for me. I mean, as a solo agent, I used to think that, okay, this is my cabin, this is where I am, this is my wife sitting, and that's about it. No, this is branch office. I mean, it's not a very big fancy office, but it's a good enough space if someone wants to come join us, talk to us face to face. Personally, they want to know anything about EXP or anything about real estate. So we are always there. That is which we have achieved.
Well, that's awesome. Fantastic. Well, congratulations on opening up your own branch office in your market. That's another misconception people have. They hear about EXP being an online virtual company, which, hey, through COVID, it's been pretty good. When a lot of offices were closing their doors down because the corporate and the I don't know the number now. It used to be 1,500. It's probably double that almost of employees. They all work, on their computers, probably at their homes, but they're online, and we can go into the world and talk to them, voice to voice live. From I think it's 9 a.m. 9 a.m. Eastern to I think it's 7 p.m. Eastern, Monday through Friday, and then brokers are on call on Sunday, right? So when people were closing stuff down, we went from 50 hours a week of training to 60 hours because EXP figured we'd have more time to do even more training, but there was never one meeting canceled, any trainings canceled, and we kept on rocking. They say we were built for this. But the misconception is people don't think we have offices, in locations, and that's obviously untrue because you and many other agents have either opened up their own office or had an office before they came. So we have the best of both worlds, actually.
There you go. Thank you very much. That's what we always say. We have a fusion of old school and new school technology.
That's right.
Yes, that's it.
So what surprised you the most about EXP? What were you not expecting that's even better than you thought it would be when you came over?
Okay, so I would say in that way that my production levels. So what is most amazing for me is my production levels. That as I mentioned earlier, that I used to think that I don't know because I was with brand like Raw LePage, so my production level is X. So I wanted that my production levels should get better, but I believe in 1 year it'll be exponentially far better than what I expected it to be. And another thing which I mentioned, that in 3 months of time, team is grown and we have a branch office. So these are like few things actually I never expected that they are going to happen so soon, or it is like easier than this. In just 3.5 months, and people here in GTA now, they know us about EXP as well, that we are associated with our senior business partners, and they are highly motivated people. So that's really good, and I never thought that it could be that easier.
Well, what happens when you're around like-minded people and people that are doing things at a very high level, you kind of become like the people that you surround yourself with, right? That saying's been around forever, and they stretch you, right? I'm the same way, man. I couldn't spell podcast, 6 months ago, and now we're doing this every day every week because my senior business partners, they're sharing that this is what we need to do to get the word out there. And they've stretched me like crazy, and I want to stretch you, and we're going to build this together. So it's pretty cool. So some agents have, their big question is, what about the support that you get, at the broker level, being, hey, this is a cloud-based company, you have a branch office, great, but hey, you need help from a broker. What's your experience like, and how does that work with when you need help from a broker?
That gives me goosebumps. Okay, so believe me, I can take the name of one of our managers here, right? His name is Dixon. So on 1st of July, we had I believe that was Canada Day, 1st of July. So I was stuck on a deal, okay? And
Okay.
all the offices, traditional offices, 100% they are closed, right? So I just on my workplace chat, I just texted him that, hey Dixon, that I need this question to be answered. Are you available? Can you believe within 2.5 minutes he called me? He said, okay, Vinod, go ahead. And I mean, we have 4 managers here. It's not 1, 2, we have 4, right?
Okay. Right.
They're always available. Okay, if we talk about traditional brokerages, so okay, no offense, we have our manager, we have our broker of record. No offense. In my previous brokerage, again, if they are looking at this, our podcast, or I learned many things from them as well, and they were always available. But at the same time, they were 2 people only, right? But here we have 4 managers, and then the rest of other, staff members. All the departments are well set. That if you have any questions regarding accounting, here you go. If you have anything regarding listing, here you go. If you have any questions to be answered, believe me, my friends, if anybody is listening, that is again a big myth. This is a cloud-based brokerage. This is agent-owned brokerage. But if you talk about the support system, I can guarantee that any other traditional brokerage cannot be better than EXP.
Yeah, I agree with you. The support's amazing. I mean, and there's a lot of way to reach people, right? I mean, you can go into the EXP world and talk to them voice to voice in the cloud. We have them on our cell phones with workplace chat, right? We can just text them. That's what I do with my broker. If I've had a question, I just text her, and she answers me by text. Or if I need to talk to her, I'll just text her and say, hey, I need to talk to you. It's important. Are you available? And she normally responds to me, usually in minutes as well. And that's been pretty amazing.
Yeah, so the support system is amazing. I haven't seen any sort of complaints or any sort of not connectivity or something. So everything is great. I mean, SkySlope system is pretty amazing. I mean, if we are doing a deal, so you just upload your documents and they take care of everything. If you're missing on anything, they let you know right away. And now with this new app, FTNI, right? So deposits are easier, guys. I mean, you don't have to travel all the way from east to west, north to south. So you can just deposit it wherever you are. Now, as I mentioned that we are selling properties almost, I can say proudly, almost 300-kilometer radius, right? So we have listings almost 300 kilometers where we are located. So, I mean, it is easier for the agent or for the buyer's client that they don't have to travel, 2 hours or 1.5 hour to give us a deposit. Which company has it?
Yeah. So you're saying you're saving time.
Yes.
Right. You're most likely saving quite a bit of money because you don't have any desk fees, right? You don't have any franchise fees anymore.
Yep.
So you're saving a ton, and your business is continuing to grow, and your team is continuing to grow instead of being just a solo agent. That's amazing. Yep. Now, we mentioned earlier about having access. They give us free access to NAEA because of our group with Jay Kinder and Michael Reese and the guys. Of course, we also have the private Facebook pages with the Honey Badger private Facebook page. You have our Financial Freedom Forever private Facebook page for our group. What do you think about the trainings that have you jumped on many of the trainings that they have Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays, basically 4 days a week? We have live training that you can jump on those private Facebook pages. Have you taken advantage of that?
Yes, certainly I did, but I would say that I'm too swamped up with my other activities, other things. But I know, I can talk about, for me, Honey Badgers is a really, really good resource for information. If I need anything, I think anything and everything is there. NAEA, that's pretty amazing. So you have your listing presentations, You have your all the coachings and motivational things and objection handling. I mean, it's pretty amazing because that's what I mentioned. Now, when we talk about EXP, I mean, you got to make sure people who you are going to associate yourself with. So for me, I mean, I did my research. It was for me that it was EXP. Obviously, EXP is number one. But joining right group, like-minded people, high achievers, and highly motivated people, their knowledge, experience, that matters the most. And that's what that's what I said, that you guys are doing amazing. You put everything on your these pages on this now Triple F. I mean, that's pretty amazing. I mean, hats off to you again, that you put many efforts, and you try to give all the resources possible.
Right.
It is you're increasing your business, agent attraction, or like whatever you need, it is always there. So that's what I say. I mean, I don't see anything you or EXP can provide better. I mean, I don't think
I appreciate
much
that.
more than this.
Yeah, I appreciate that. And like you said, there is so much training. You can't get on all of it. The EXP training was at 50, 60 hours a week, but a lot of it is recorded, and you can go listen to it at 10 o'clock at night if you want to. And all the trainings that we do and on our private Facebook pages, most of those are recorded as well. So you can upload it to the site, so people can do it in the evening or anytime that they need to, because we understand we're busy all day selling houses, and you just got to add that into your schedule. Well, before we wrap things up, I just wanted to ask you just a few more questions. If there was just one takeaway that you want to make sure that if there's anyone on here listening today that's a really close friend of yours, someone that you really care about, what would you want to make sure that they understood and they took away from this interview?
One big takeaway is that, I mean, if any real estate agent is listening, or they are thinking to change, they are thinking that they want to grow their business, and they can have financial freedom forever, right? Believe me, guys, I took 9 months, or I can say I took 2 years. I mean, at least reach out to anybody of us, reach out to Andre, reach out to me. Our numbers are there, right? Reach out to us and talk to us how you can make your life better. That's what I have done in last just 3.5 months. And we'll talk about the numbers. I mean, I would say by the end of this year, and we will talk about our production numbers as well. We will talk about our team numbers as well. So, I mean, if you really want to take your, life to the next level, professional and personal, reach out to us. This is really life-changing decision you could ever make for yourself.
Yeah, we're very transparent. And we're not trying to. We don't want everybody. We don't need everybody to join. So we're never pushing or recruiting. Really, all we do is we'd like to answer questions. I'll ask if you have anyone, Vinod, that's interested in learning more, as we already have. You get them on a Zoom with me, and I just ask them, about their business.
Right.
What do they need the most help with?
Right.
What's their biggest rock in their shoe that they would like to get rid of, and how we can help fix that. And we just answer questions. And then it's not a perfect fit for everybody, but for the people that are, if what I like to say, if you're comfortable where you are and you do not want to grow, no matter where you're at, if you're doing 10 deals or 100 deals or 500 deals, if you're happy where you're at and you do not want to grow, then it's probably isn't the right company for you, because we want to help people who want to grow. Now, when we say grow, doesn't mean to work harder, doesn't mean to work more hours. It's actually the opposite, right? Once you have leverage with the systems and the training and getting connected to everything, we're finding that most people are doubling, tripling their businesses in their income, but the hours work goes down because of the leverage and the systems that they have access to, right? Pierre Nadeau is a good friend of mine now, and he's been with us a couple years in Kingston, and he's now playing golf 3 times a week, he told me, and spending a lot more time with his family now than he ever has, because he's been able to get rid of the broker responsibility, because he was an independent broker owner, and now being able to double his business and have more time with your family, which is most of us really want, right? My last question.
You said it very right. I mean, this company is for those people who really wants to grow in their life. I mean, people who are very comfortable. I was very comfortable as well. But then I thought that, I mean, if I really want to change my life, not just financially, but for my family as well, for my kids, for my friends as well, if I need more time, so this is the company to work with.
Right.
Yeah.
And when you talked earlier about being an agent owned and agent centric company, what company do you know that if you do, when you build a good revenue stream of income from our revenue share program, and if it's 10,000 a month or 100,000 a month or whatever it might be, and the good Lord takes you home, what happens to that money, right? And with our company, you can will it to your kids or to anyone that you want, family or non-family, and after you pass, they have 12 months to get their real estate license, join EXP. They don't have to even sell a house, but they actually are able to collect your revenue share that maybe you built for 10 or 15 years. So we're building this for our futures, for our kids, right?
Yeah, that's crazy. That's what I'm saying. I mean, it could not have been better than this. I mean, now whatever you have done, I mean, that's what I used to think. If I'm selling, let's say 200 homes, I'm making $2 million, for example, right? But till what time? I mean, maybe by the time 50, 55, 60. And another thing I would like to highlight before we wrap up, that in last 9 years, I probably have, if I have to count, I can show you my screen here. But if I have to count, I have probably more than 60 or 50 to 60 different type of shields, different type of trophies and prizes, which I got it, right? Which I got from my company. But they're good for me. I mean, I feel proud about it, that okay, this is good. But do my kids, they care about those prizes? Do they care about those shields? No. I mean, if I could give them, let's say, some kind of income after I'm not here, so that's pretty amazing. I mean, this company, that's what I'm saying. I mean, whatever I'm doing today, I'm building an empire,
right,
for my family, for my kids. That's again very good.
And what you're talking about, I want to make sure everyone understands. You're talking about the plaques and the trophies and the awards that you've received that we get, top producers get, and it makes you proud, which is awesome. But you can't take that to the bank. The bank's not going to give you nothing for those, right? And with EXP, when you hit some milestones, like when you cap, you get stock, right? When you cap and sell another 20 homes, you reach the icon status, and you do get a nice glass award plaque trophy that you can put on your desk. But you also get your entire cap, the amount of money that you paid to the company, that and your percentage, you get that all back in EXPI stock. And that's what you're talking about, and that's an amazing gift that I've never seen anywhere at all. And what are we doing? We're just doing what we've always done: sell a bunch of houses, help the company grow, and the company rewards us. Instead of just $10 award, we get stock. And if anyone wants to check out our stock, it's EXPI is the symbol. You can see where it's at. Stocks go up, stocks go down. All I know was it was like $8.15 when I got plugged in 2 years ago, and thank God I bought a bunch of it, and it's been pretty amazing. My last question before we go: if you could join EXP all over again,
right?
You already said that you want to do it faster. You wish you would have joined 2 years ago, right? Or even 8-9 months ago when you were doing your due diligence. You wish you would have done that faster. But is there anything else, if you don't mind sharing with your friends, so they can avoid making that same mistake? Was there anything else besides not not joining quicker?
I would say that was the main thing. But another thing which I already discussed is that please join the right group. Like I would say, when I say right group, I mean people like you and another senior partners. So you are exactly, I mean, what we really need for, right? I mean, so I can just say, if you have made any decision to join EXP, what you can do is do your due diligence about the company and about the people who you are joining with. That's the only thing which I can say.
Yeah, absolutely. It makes a big difference who you're in business with and who your partners are. So for sure. Well, yeah, if anyone has any questions, please call Vinod, myself. Absolutely happy to answer any questions that we possibly can. And the last thing before we sign off, if you're a reader, what's your best inspirational book that you love? Or if you're a movie watcher, what's the name of your favorite movie of all time?
Movie, I would say, I mean, I can't think about any movie, but I can tell about my, motivational coach, right? I mean, which I all the time, I want to hear him, right? So, I mean, he's a good guy. And I mean, he once said that if you can see it, you can't unsee it, right? So said by Jay Kinder, right? So I have, in the last 3.5 months, I have gone through his all videos, most of all, whatever I can read about this guy. I mean, this is an amazing person. I mean, I can talk about him that he is really, really great. I mean, you also check it out. Anybody is listening or watching this interview, Jay Kinder. I mean, he's great. So I always listen to him all the time. When I have time, I go on YouTube and check out his videos. And that's my favorite motivational speaker nowadays.
Jay Kinder, yeah, he's known for saying once you see it, the business model, you can't unsee it, right? And what's cool is he's our business partner, right? He's our senior business partner. So we have him. I got him on speed dial. I talk to him pretty often because we're partners and they give us available to their schedules, right? So anyway, hey, thanks for your time, Vinod. Really appreciate it. Thanks everyone for joining us today. We'll see you next Wednesday at the same time for our next Financial Freedom Forever podcast. Have a good day. Thanks for joining us and have a blessed day, everyone.
Right. Thank you. All right. Take care. Bye-bye.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye now.